Well, November 18th here, Matt Timmons with Timberwolf Firewood Processing Equipment. I'm standing on TW-2 hydraulic block lift. That's standard now. Comes with a large table grate, 4-way wedge, hitch so you can tow it behind a truck, 7 horsepower Honda engine, detent reverse, 2-spool valve to run the block lift. As you can see, this block lift will lift over 250 pounds. I'm about 255 when I'm wet like this, and it's holding me just fine. So what we're gonna do is put some rounds, see how it runs, and then we go through some of the details of this here machine. So let's fire up. Gotta hit that on switch. we have it. We split a little bit of wood there. You can see that table grate and that block lift. Not only does it lift the block up to you, it allows you to stage with resplits, so it's a real nice machine for resplitting. Pretty easy to make, nice marketable firewood, really little debris. You know, with the 4-way, you can slip that off on the big ones, split real monsters in half. We don't really have anything here right now that would justify taking the 4-way off, but it'll do. If you can get it on there, it'll split it. So that's a TW-2. Now what I want to do is show you guys the details of the machine. So we'll start over here. It's sitting on some 12-inch wheels, highway rated tires. It's got a 6x8 axle, which also serves as a hydraulic tank. Now that's 1/4-inch wall, so that's super stout. The beam, real special here, we got a 2x5 fully welded tube underneath, 1/4-inch wall, topped with a 1-inch plate fully welded underneath. So that gives you really good torsional rigidity and very little bending. So all the power from the 4-inch cylinder is going to go right into that wood, not into bending your beam. If you look at our push block, really wide wear surface here. That's about 1 foot long. It's got 8 bolts on each side holding the wear plates down, and a 1-inch pusher plate right there. Pushing with this 29 or 39,000 pound cylinder. That's a 4-inch cylinder with a 3-inch rod. So combined with this regen valve, it gives you pretty fast travel to work and then a pretty good return speed. Cycle time is in the 7-8 second round. You know, a lot quicker than your Chinese junk you can buy at the big box stores. You know, nice high-speed machine. We feed that with 3/4-inch lines. These are number 12s from your splitter, and then that allows for low output. These are true 1-inch ports in the cylinder itself. So again, low back pressure, higher speed. 7 horsepower Honda GX270 engine. Kind of speaks for itself. The Honda, real high quality motor. Really, I don't need to sell that machine, it sells itself. It's connected here with this bell housing to a 16 gallon per minute high-low pump, and that's what drives your main splitting functions. Again, 7-8 second cycle time. Your block lift, it's got this rocker here, 2-inch cylinder underneath. That allows for it to still be compact, and that'll lift 250 pounds, as I kind of demonstrated earlier, especially these days I'm putting on a few, so wouldn't have been a test a few years back, if you know what I mean. And wedge, didn't really show the step wedge in action, but just give this a little whack here, loosen that up. You got a step wedge right there. So on a really big gnarly piece, that's going to help you split through those big rounds by pre-splitting the outside just like you would with an axe before it does the main split. That's a full 1 foot tall. And then your 4-way wedge slips right over the top. You can see that's not centered, so that way you can do a big piece if you're doing boiler wood, or a small piece like we had it running there, and that just drops right over the top. Now it's got this hitch, I left it in. You can leave this hooked up to your truck tractor while you're running and still have plenty of turn clearance, or you can remove it. It's just a pin right here. You pull the hairpin out, pull that pin, and then this guy will come right out. Then it doesn't get in your way. Pretty straightforward right there. So that's it. It's the TW-2. You can buy them online. They'll ship in a nice wooden crate. XPO will deliver it right to your door, or we'll bring it in our truck depending how far away you are. Pretty well priced. What do we got that priced at now, Jethro?
About $6 grand fully loaded.
$6 grand with everything you see right here. Shipping $500-700 depending where you're at in the country. So you ordered today, being the week before Thanksgiving, I reckon. We got a new special going on. Ran it earlier this fall with a great success. Free shipping from today until Christmas. It's kind of like a Black Friday deal, as you all like to say down here. So anyhow, that's all. Hope you buy one. Merry Christmas.